Hey, what do you say, guys? Peter Vexelman here. I got my partner, Jabari Bristow, on the other side. How are you, Jabari?
Good. I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing super duper. I'm glad you're here. I appreciate you taking the time. And like I like to do every once in a while, just kind of walk through an experience a partner has with our organization. And it's funny. I gotta give you a compliment. All the girls back at the office, they've been texting me like for a week straight. You got to talk to Jabari. You got to talk to Jabari. Man, he's awesome. He's great. He's got his stuff down. So you are absolutely respected and loved by the whole organization. Okay.
Wow, that means a lot.
All right. Good deal. Good deal. So first of all, Jabari, talk a little bit about yourself. A little bit about before kind of our world or before real estate. What's your background?
Well, I really have a real diverse background, to be honest with you. I'd say I spent the first half of my life pursuing my music career. I actually had two major record deals. I was a part of a group called Twister and the Speed Now Mobsters. We did two major record deals, four national tours, et cetera, et cetera. So, like with most young teens getting money in music, money came between us. So we kind of parted ways. And so from there, I went to work for a motor company for a few years. And then I got into real estate actually because of an ad I seen somewhere. And I got into it. I was real excited about it. And then the coaching program that I was into before actually got shut down by the SEC. So I'm in the middle of my first flip. And basically, I don't have a coach anymore.
Wow.
And now the contractors are going bad on me and they're running off with my money and the thing just became a mess. So long story short, a couple weeks ago, I'm scrolling through Instagram and there was the ad, and it's like, obviously because of the other deal, I'm really like down on funds. So when I seen your ad about, you would do partnerships, I'm like, okay, let me check this out and see what it's all about.
Yeah, it's interesting you say your experience. You lived it. But the thing, and trust me, I lived it too when I got started, like in terms of
Right.
getting ripped off and contractors walking off with my money. But, I always tell people this is one of those few businesses you do not want to learn as you go. You could learn basket weaving as you go. You could learn a lot of things. You could learn sailing probably as you go. Real
Right.
estate, and this, you could sneeze the wrong way and lose like $10,000.
Easily, fast, and trust me, I lost a lot more than that, and still recovering from it. But one thing I will say is, I'm the type of person where the glass is always half full, and I love learning. So that process taught me a lot. So even though I
Yep.
lost some money, it was just
Yep.
a tuition in the school of hard knocks.
Yep. No, same here. First 6 months in a business, I lost a ton of money to a tune of it took me like 3 years just to get back to zero. So I hear you. So what was the biggest thing that you think attracted, I know the word partnership, but what in the world of the partnership, what inside the partnership that really attracted you to partner driven?
Well, I think it's the intimacy of the experience. You know what I'm saying? How, I was watching some of the videos and it was showing, how you guys communicate with the partners and things like that. And I'm like, wow, that's really cool. Like I said, I was with another coaching program before, and it was very limited coaching, although they claim to give you a lot of education, which I'll be honest, I learned a lot through that.
Sure.
But learning terminology and actually learning situations is totally different. You know what I'm saying? So,
Absolutely.
uh,
Absolutely. Matter of fact, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you were on one of my coaching calls this morning, weren't you?
absolutely, I sure was.
That was awesome. And did some contributing there, and I appreciate that very, very much. So now you're with us. Tell me about some things you got going on. I know you're kind of on the front end of being with us. Tell me about what you got going on.
Yeah, well, I basically got warmed up after doing a coaching call with Julie, and we went over the scripts and basically did some role playing. And I was like, when she said, how good I was with it, then I felt confident, and so I started making my first calls. I went driving for dollars and making my first calls, and man. it's been a great experience because you get those responses, and it's like everything that she told me they would say, they said on the phone. So it was like perfect for me, you know? And so right now what I'm doing is sending out my yellow letters, and basically I'm going to bring on some people to help me do that, make some calls, and
Yep.
send out yellow letters while I drive for dollars.
That's it. It's not rocket science in the beginning, is it?
No,
It's just
not at all.
now. Are you utilizing our technology also, our app, and things like that?
Absolutely, I'm definitely using deal driven. That's why I'm driving for dollars. I got my app out, and I'm pulling up information. I'm taking pictures, uploading it to the system. I mean, it works for me great, you know. And then sometimes I got to do a little homework when I get back, using my little skip trace and getting some information. But yeah, no, the system works great. It's
Awesome.
definitely a good asset.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, look, I know there's going to be some people watching this that are considering joining our partnership program.
Mhm.
So just from the personal experience you had both before us
Mhm.
and now the experience you're having with us, what do you tell to that person that's considering joining us?
Well, I mean, don't think about it. Just stop thinking and do it. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been a part of other coaching programs, multiple ones, to be honest with you. And those places, you know, they have their place. But this, especially if you're a beginner and you don't know anything, this is the place to be. Peter, Julie, the whole family, Mary, Laura, they really take care of you. They are really intimate. You talk to somebody every day, all day here. It's no guesswork, and it's a real simple process. So as opposed to anybody else, you really, it's no risk here. Peter's taking all the risk. All you got to do is do the work. And if you're willing to do the work, don't think about it no more. Just get on board.
Man, I appreciate that. A lot of times I talk about what we do, and it comes off kind of sometimes when you're talking about what you do yourself, kind of comes off a little bit arrogant or, you know, misinterpreted. But I'll tell you what, I couldn't have said it better myself. Jabari, you're a great partner to have. I look forward to many, many more experiences. I appreciate you contributing right back to the community. Like I said, and not just to the whole community across the country, but like our staff here in Atlanta. They absolutely have all the respect and all the love for you. So I appreciate you taking the time. Have a great weekend, holiday. Hopefully you got some plans, and let's get some more stuff going. Thanks, Jabari.
Thanks. Have a good
Appreciate
one.
it.